I ever wish you could like walk a mile in your customer's shoes? See your business through their eyes.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of the big idea behind customer journey mapping, right? And that's what we're diving into today.
Love it.
We're taking Delighted's Guide to Customer Journey Mapping, this article by Alex Bischoff, and we're going to like turn it into your secret weapon for an awesome customer experience.
Okay.
So think of it like, a detective's board.
Okay.
But instead of, hunting down criminals, we're going to be catching those key insights into your customers.
Exactly, yeah. It's all about mapping out, like, literally every single interaction a customer has with a business.
Oh, wow. Okay.
From the very, very first moment,
Yeah.
that first aha, where they discover your business exists,
Right.
to, hopefully becoming a loyal fan,
Yeah.
that whole journey.
So no, like, crystal ball required for this.
No.
Just maybe a whiteboard and some sticky notes. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But the tool itself is simple, really. It's
Yeah.
more about, like, the empathy and the data-driven decisions that it helps you unlock.
Yeah.
That's where it gets really interesting.
Okay. You've definitely piqued my interest. I'll say that. So give it to me straight. What exactly a customer journey map?
It's a visual story,
Okay.
but told from the customer's perspective. So let's just say you're that person, right?
Okay.
And you just stumble upon an ad for, I don't know, some super comfy noise-canceling headphones.
Nice.
That's your first touch point.
Okay.
You click, you land on their website, maybe you browse some reviews, compare prices, more touch points.
Yay. Right.
Maybe you hesitate, you abandon your cart. It happens to the best of us.
It happens. The temptation.
Right.
Yeah.
But then, like a week later, you get, one of those perfectly timed emails with a discount code.
Oh, yeah.
And boom,
Done deal.
purchase made.
Okay. I'm seeing where you're going with this. This is good. So we're not just like tracking clicks and opens here.
No.
We're like uncovering the emotions, right? The why behind those actions.
Exactly. Did the customer feel informed, overwhelmed? Were they frustrated by a clunky checkout process?
Yeah.
That's the gold.
Right.
Mapping these emotional, like, I don't know, highs and lows of the experience.
It's a roller coaster.
That's how you pinpoint where the experience really shines.
Yeah.
Or where it falls flat.
This is starting to, like, I don't know, it's sounding less like marketing and more like, what would you call it? Emotional intelligence for businesses. I like that.
Exactly. But here's the thing. It's not just about warm fuzzies,
Oh, okay, so there's got to be some logic in here, too.
Right. This deep dive that we're doing into the customer's psyche,
Yeah.
it actually translates to some really, really real business benefits, like tangible stuff.
Okay, I am so ready for this. Tell me, like, what are some of the benefits, the tangible benefits of creating this customer journey map?
Okay, so imagine, right, you're back in those noise-canceling headphone hunter shoes, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm there.
You're there, you finally hit purchase.
Yes, so exciting.
Right. But then, radio silence.
Oh, no. I don't like where this is going.
Nothing. No order confirmation, no tracking information, just silence.
The worst. You're speaking my language. Nothing worse than that, like order confirmation limbo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that, my friend, is a prime example of a pain point
Oh,
that a journey map can, like, uncover and help you fix.
gotcha.
So by mapping out, our hypothetical headphone hunter's journey, you might realize, oh, shoot, our post-purchase communication, it's lacking.
Makes sense. Yeah. Big oversight there,
Yeah.
potentially.
You've totally missed that crucial opportunity to, like, manage their expectations, build a little bit of confidence.
Yeah. It's all about hand-holding sometimes.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so instead of having a frustrated customer, like, frantically checking their spam folder, you have a happy camper eagerly awaiting their delivery. Okay, that makes a lot of sense to me. But how do we, I don't know, I'm just thinking, how do we make sure everyone in the company is on the same page with this? Because it's not just about the marketing team, right?
Absolutely not.
Right.
This is bigger. The customer journey map
Yeah.
is like the ultimate team-building exercise
Oh, okay.
for your entire company.
Interesting.
It gets everyone on the same page,
Right.
from marketing to sales to customer support,
Okay.
around a shared understanding of what the customer is going through.
So no more silos. Everyone's working together. This is great. I love it. I have a confession, though.
Yeah.
Building one of these maps, I'm not going to lie, sounds a little overwhelming.
Right.
Where do we even begin?
Don't worry, it's totally doable,
Oh, okay.
especially with a guide like the one we're looking at here.
Okay, perfect.
So you start by, you got to define who you're actually mapping this journey for. That's where those customer personas come in.
Ah, yes. Customer personas. Okay, so that's like our imaginary but realistic, hopefully ideal customers, right?
Yes.
Okay, so, are they like tech-savvy millennials, or are they busy parents, or maybe they're even like podcast hosts who are like totally obsessed with customer experience? Who are we talking about here?
You got it. And the article we have, it recommends you start with just 3.
Okay, good. Keep it simple.
Yeah, just 3 to avoid getting, too bogged down.
Right, right. Too many cooks.
Exactly. So pick those like core customer groups, and remember, you can always, tweak and refine them later.
Okay, so we've got our personas. They're ready to go. What's next on our journey mapping to-do list?
Next, we got to set our sights on the destination. Like, what are we actually hoping to get out of this whole map?
Okay, yeah. Have a goal in mind. I like it.
What's the goal? Are we trying to reduce cart abandonment, like with our headphone friend?
Right.
Are we trying to, like, really boost customer retention? Or is it more about, like, boosting conversions for some new product we're launching? So you got to define the scope.
Okay, yeah. No aimless wandering allowed.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got our personas, we've got our goals. Now it's time to like map out the actual journey. But like, how do we even begin to visualize that? That seems like a lot.
Okay, think of it like plotting out the milestones on a road trip.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
Right. But instead of scenic overlooks and like quirky roadside attractions,
Right.
we've got touch points and stages.
Okay, touch points, stages. Okay, I'm going to need you to break those down a little bit for me because they sound a little bit like the same thing.
Yeah, good catch. They are related but different. Touch points
Okay.
are every single interaction, like every single one
Wow, okay.
a customer has with your brand.
Got it.
So think, website visits, ad clicks, social media engagements, even like that maybe confusing phone call with customer service.
Okay.
You get the idea.
Okay, so those are like the individual stops on our road trip. What about stages? Those are a little broader, right?
Yeah. The stages are like the broader legs of the journey. We've got, first that awareness stage. That's where our headphone enthusiast first even like learns that your brand exists.
Right. First impressions.
Then there's the consideration stage. That's where they're thinking, are these the right headphones for me?
Right, yeah. Do I actually need these?
Exactly. And then, of course, you've got the purchase stage, the post-purchase, which is, we talked about that shipping confirmation.
Very important.
Super important. And then, ideally, you get to loyalty, advocacy.
Right, they tell all their friends.
Exactly.
Okay.
And remember, we're seeing all of this through their eyes, not ours.
Right, super important distinction.
Right. So what matters to them? What are their expectations? What are the potential pitfalls at each of these points?
Yeah, it's like we're building this choose-your-own-adventure, but for, like, real-life customers,
Right.
But we don't want them stumbling into any of those game-over scenarios.
Exactly. And that's where I think our, like, secret weapon comes in.
Okay, I like it. Lay it on me. What's the secret weapon?
Data.
Okay, data.
Right. We can't just rely on, like, gut feeling and intuition alone.
Okay. Right.
We need hard evidence to really validate our map,
Okay, yeah.
to make sure it reflects, like, what's actually going on.
Okay, so time to, like, whip out the magnifying glass, channel our inner Sherlock Holmes. How do we actually gather this data? I'm curious.
Surveys, my friend.
Surveys, okay.
Classic.
Okay.
Strategically placed throughout the customer journey.
Okay.
They're like, I don't know, little checkpoints,
Okay.
where you can gather feedback.
Yeah.
See if your assumptions about the customer experience are, like, actually on point.
Okay, so are we talking those, like, classic rate your experience on a scale of 1 to 10 kind of surveys, or is there something else?
I mean, those are definitely part of it.
Yeah.
But there's a whole range of different survey types, each one with its own, like, superpower.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so break it down for me. Give me the survey superpowers.
Okay, so remember our friend, the Net Promoter Score, or NPS?
Yeah, yes. NPS, that's the how likely are you to recommend us to a friend question.
Yeah.
The ultimate test.
Right. Super simple, but, like, it's a really quick and dirty way to just gauge, that overall customer loyalty.
Yeah. Word of mouth. Right. Powerful stuff.
Right. And then you've got CSAT,
Okay, what's that?
the customer satisfaction score,
Oh, okay.
which digs a little deeper.
Okay, so a little more nuanced than just NPS.
Exactly. It's about, like, specific interactions. So you might ask, how satisfied were you with your recent purchase, or how would you rate, the helpfulness of our customer support team.
Okay, so CSAT is all about getting that specific feedback on like those individual touch points we were talking about.
Exactly. Nailed it.
Okay, I'm learning.
And then you've got CES, the customer effort score.
Okay, so CES, that's all about, I'm guessing here, effort.
You got it. You got it. It's all about how easy or difficult is it to actually do business with you.
Okay, yeah. So, like, were they able to find what they needed on your website without, like, pulling their hair out?
Yes.
Was the checkout process smooth sailing, or did they hit some, like, unexpected turbulence?
Yes, you're getting it. And the beauty is all of this data, right? It lets us see those friction points.
Okay.
Those moments where customers are hitting a wall and they're getting frustrated.
Okay, so we're not just collecting data for the sake of data here. We're using it to, like, actually improve the experience.
Exactly.
Make it better.
Let's say our headphone enthusiasts.
Yeah.
Right. They gave a really, really low CES score
Oh, no.
on the checkout process.
Yeah.
Okay, armed with that knowledge, you can go back, you can streamline those steps, maybe offer like a guest checkout option.
Yeah.
And suddenly you've transformed that experience from something that was frustrating
Right.
to something seamless.
Right. And a happy headphone wearing customer. That's what we want. Okay, this has been like seriously eye-opening, really, really interesting stuff. But before we wrap up, any final thoughts for our listeners, especially those who are, ready to embark on their own customer journey mapping adventures?
Well, we've talked a lot about mapping the customer journey,
Yeah.
which obviously it's super important.
Right.
But
Yeah.
remember, there are two sides to every interaction.
Ooh, okay. I sense a plot twist here. I like it.
Maybe. Think about it. What about the employee journey?
Oh, okay.
People who are, on the front lines every single day interacting with those customers.
Yeah, right, because a frustrated employee or like a disengaged employee, that's not going to create a very delightful customer experience.
Exactly.
It's all connected.
It's all connected. So as you're mapping out those customer touch points and stages,
Right.
think about doing the same for your employees.
Okay.
Where are their pain points? Where are they facing friction in their day-to-day? Because, ultimately, when you create a better experience for your employees, you create a better experience for your customers.
That is such a good point to end on. So map the customer journey, map the employee journey, and watch those positive ripples, spread out and make everything better. This was great. Thanks so much for the deep dive. This was really, really interesting.
The pleasure was all mine.